This is Chairman Sampson giving you an update of what's going on here on the Pyramid Lake Indian Reservation concerning the coronavirus. We got updates from Emergency Management System, Don Pelt. We got some information on how what projects we have with the CARES Act funding, and we have a video from Principal Chapin out there. So right now I'd like just to give you an update on the last information that we got from the Pyramid Lake Health Clinic, and I'm only going to go through the active cases that we have here on the reservation at this time. In Sutcliffe is 0. We have none reported in Sutcliffe at this time. We have 1 in Nixon. We have 3 positive in the Wadsworth area, and then we have 7 non-resident cases. So altogether we have 11. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up, thumbs up, that we're following those protocols that we need to follow, and our case number is going down. So I'm happy to see that and hear that information from the health clinic. So I'd like to turn it over to Don and let him talk about what's going on with the EMS Services.
Good afternoon. I'm Don Pelt, your Emergency Response Coordinator for the tribe. A few things I'd like to bring up today is one of the things that we're excited about is with the CARES Act funding. The tribe is receiving 2 new ambulances. They are currently in the construction phase, and we will be getting a 3rd ambulance from a HRSA grant, which is Human Resources and Services Administration of the Health and Human Services of the federal government. So we're excited to have some new equipment coming in to better serve the tribe. Another thing I'd like to bring up is the hardscrabble fire is completely 100% contained at this time, but there's a lot of fires burning in the California area, and we are experiencing some unhealthy air quality right now. If you have any concerns about your abilities to breathe, if you're having any respiratory issues, I would encourage you to call 911. Let us come and check you out, make sure you're okay during this heavy smoke period. We don't want anybody getting ill and potentially compromising their immune system and making them susceptible to the COVID. With that, I think we're in good shape. Please keep up your hand washing, your social distancing, and let everyone know we're doing a great job here at the tribe. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Don, for that update. That's pretty good. Right now I'd like to go to Jake Chapin, principal of Natchez Elementary School, so that he can give you an update what's going on with the Mustangs.
Mustang families of the Pyramid Lake Paiute Reservation. Good morning. I just want to take a second to introduce myself again. My name's Jake Chapin. I'm the principal at Natchez Elementary School. Very proud, very excited to be here. I also want to thank Chairman Sampson for allowing me to be part of this video series. Right now there's a lot of uncertainty going on in the school districts, as you all know. We've got the coronavirus, we've got the fires. With those things, it could come as a decision from the district that we need to go to full distance learning. If we do need to go to full distance learning, we're ready. We've got a device for every student. We also have internet hotspot availability for our students. And so we should be ready to go. With the internet hotspot device availability, we have those here. They come in this box. Open one up. This is what they look like. I do want a super special thank you to the Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe for all of their hard work in securing these for our students. If you are a Washoe County School District family and you do not have internet, please stop by Natchez Elementary School and we can get you hooked up with a hotspot as supplies last. The tribe did secure 100 for us. If you also have weak or unreliable internet and your students are having a hard time staying connected, also please come see us and we'll see if we have any available to help you with that as well. Again, thank you to the tribe. A lot of people worked very hard on this collaboration between the tribe and Washoe County School District to make these hotspots available for all of our students. Again, I want to thank our parents for the patience and understanding as we get through this distance learning option. Please understand our teachers had 5 days to learn all of the technology, implement the curriculum, build the classes, make all this stuff happen. We're now 3 full days of school into the process, and I think we're better every day, and we're going to keep getting better. Again, though, a special thank you to our parents and our teachers. I'm very proud of the work they've done for collaborating to make that happen. Some of the lower grades might need you to come pick up additional learning materials. Those materials will be available on Fridays. Some of their lessons might require manipulatives or handouts or some special things. So part of the commitment and teamwork that we're going to need to do to make this successful between the schools and the families is if we do need you to come pick up stuff on Fridays, we need you to come grab it on Fridays or send a representative. Those materials will be labeled and available out front in the school. Most of the upper grades are completely digital. If you do need to pick up anything, your teachers will make sure to let you know that you can come and pick up those things. Again, thank you, everybody. I know it's a lot of work, and it's going to be a lot of collaboration, a lot of teamwork to make those things happen. When distance learning is running optimally, students should have a morning and afternoon block where they log into their classrooms. They'll log in the mornings, they'll log in the afternoons. They should have independent work or books to read or online books to read or independent activities. And their school day should average about 5 hours a day as a distance learner. That'll include the online and the independent work. Some days it might be a little bit higher, some days it might be a little bit lower, but the average should be around 5 hours per day. I do want to say that our in-person learners have done a great job these 3 days. We've been working on the 3 W's, which are wash your hands, watch your distance, and wear a mask. Remember, this is new to all of us, including all of our young learners, but it's pretty great to see everybody from our 5th grade leaders down to our little kindergartner Mustangs doing a fantastic job with their masks and their distance and washing their hands. So congratulations, I don't know. But we'd like to commend them and you guys on all of your hard work and making that happen. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for their support. I know that this is all new and crazy, and I send a lot of auto dialers, and I appreciate everybody listening. And just don't hang up on those too quick, because they're usually full of some kind of information that you might need. So anyway, thank you. Look forward to working hard all year with you to make this thing a success for all of us. If we can be of any assistance or there's anything we can do, please give us a call or send us an email. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chapin, for that update. And Pyramid Lake Paiute Tribe is happy to have served our tribal membership and our children during this time. I have Stephen Wadsworth here, and we're going to discuss the other portion of what the other part the tribe is playing as we look at the distant learning model that's been put out there. At this time, the tribe has put out a requisition for 180 more devices of their iPads, and we're looking at hotspots as well.
You're right.
Okay, so we're looking at that too, and this 180 is hopefully going to help us to for our kids that are in need. These devices, we're giving them out to you all, so you guys please take care of them. Therefore, distant learning. Can you explain to us, Stephen, on these devices that we're getting?
So I think the overall purpose of these was to make sure that none of our tribal kids fall through the cracks and have the tools available to work with distance learning. You just heard Principal Chapin mention that they have a device for every student. I'm also told that the high school here on the reservation has given out all of their students devices,
yes,
Chromebooks
yes.
in that case. So the purpose of this plan was to make sure that any of our students going to any other school district has these devices so that they don't slip through the cracks.
Yeah. One of the questions that was posted out there was why weren't parents involved in this decision?
I can't speak for the other school districts, but I know, as we've heard multiple times from, the news, Principal Chapin just mentioned it, this is a learning experience for everyone.
Yes.
And one of the big issues that we've run into here is just supply and demand. Everything is back ordered from every vendor that the tribe uses. It's almost impossible just to go down to Staples and buy a device because it's just sold out everywhere. And it's
Yeah.
not just a local problem, that's a nationwide problem.
You know, when you first brought that up, I went out to Walmart and Best Buy to check it out, and you're right, you know, that everything is on, you know, by supply and demand.
Right.
You know, you see these things out there that, you know, there's no devices, but you can submit for it and everything. So we moved as fast as we could to try to get these devices bought by the CARES Act funding, and to help the parents through this time of distant learning. Mr. Chapin also pointed out, you know, the parents need to be involved in this model of that Washington has put out there. So yes, we really would like you guys just to, you know, share that experience with the children, you know, and help them when they need that help. It'll help, you know, them grow as they learn, you know, from in this distant learning model. Again, it's just these times that we're going through, and I thank the IT department for stepping up and meeting that challenge out there. Again, there was not that we didn't want to leave parents out in this, but there was a time, you know, that we had to move as fast as we could because of the supply and demand again in the Washington County School District. From what I'm listening to what you have said a couple of weeks ago, that you know, Washington County is looking for a bunch of these devices.
Right, you know, you watch the news, and even as little as about a week ago, they're still waiting for thousands of laptops to be delivered.
Wow.
Yeah.
So again, you know, that's one of the reasons why we just had to move as fast as we could. And these devices, again, they're Apple.
Right, Apple iPads.
And they come with a keyboard.
We ordered keyboard cases for them and a year of Microsoft Office 365.
And that's compatible with Washington County School District.
Right, yes. From what I understand, they will be using Google Classroom, which you can access on just about any device, a phone, a computer, an iPad, a Chromebook. For some of our other students in different school districts, since we don't know, we have, you know, students all over. The office comes with what's called Microsoft Teams. In case that school district goes that route, we have them covered.
Okay. And we also heard that there was going to be a possible van in Sutcliffe that will help with the what is it,
it's called a Wi-Fi bus.
There you go.
Yes, it's called a Wi-Fi bus, and that's what I've been hearing too, is that they will be like parked at a certain spot in Sutcliffe that will broadcast a Wi-Fi signal.
Yes.
And so that should help our students, you know, with their online homework, if they need the video, things like that.
And we'll continue checking into that and make sure that this is actually going to happen. So that is one of the bigger projects that we've been working on, and I want to thank Stephen Wadsworth for coming on and letting the parents know why and how fast we're trying to move in this to make sure that these devices are on hand for our students as they did for distant learning. The other projects that we got, one of the bigger ones again is going to be the renovation of the NEVCO building, turning that building into a food distribution center. So that's something that if you see trucks and construction going on at that site, that's what we're doing with that building is, and it's going to be a huge project for the tribe. But again, it's going to meet some of the demands and needs for our people here on the Pyramid Lake Indian Reservation as we continue going through this pandemic. So I'd like to thank you all for your time. Thank Stephen again. Thank Mr. Chapin giving his update, and our emergency manager giving his update too. So thank you all this afternoon, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.